Vanuatu, but it's not really been up the top of the list.
No, but I'm glad we're going there. I'm looking forward to a tropical break. We've left the South Pacific and areas close to Australia until later in life because it's not that big an effort to get there.
However, now later in life is knocking on the door.
I know. We wonder why did we leave it so late?
Hello, how are you? Everyone has these flowers. I love them. Vanuatu has never really been on the top of our list. Like, you know, we were after like high octane, like we want like a lot of like adventurous stuff, but I feel like everyone that goes to Vanuatu is just like laying on the beach.
For Matt and Brett, the seating is serious business.
So how are you enjoying your first time in business class?
Well, Matt, it's like your first time of anything. You need to make it last.
We don't know a whole lot about Vanuatu, but we have been here on cruise ships before.
We came once for one day.
I had no idea business class got different food.
I kind of feel sorry for the people behind the curtain now.
Hello, come on mate, bring the menu up.
Yeah, what do you want?
Something with a lot of killings. I think it's great that the flight only is 3 hours. You can come here for a quick trip, leave on a Friday and come back on a Sunday. You know, the thing about it is because the flight's so small, you won't even be able to finish it.
Yeah, but you just fast forward the boring parts.
Our guides are landing in the capital of Port Vila, with plenty of time to catch the ferry to their accommodation.
I am so excited to be here in Vanuatu. I've always wanted to come here.
Why? It's so hot. I've only been here for like 20 minutes.
Hello.
Hello, hello, and hello.
Hello.
Welcome. My name is Fraser, and I'll be your escort once we go to the boat.
Oh, wow.
What I didn't really understand but was we're already on an island, but we had to go on a boat to another island for our accommodation.
My name is Daniel Golova, and I'm going to be your MC for this morning. But I'll crave your indulgence for us to... And then we'll get started. Thank you very much. Bonjour, mesdames et messieurs. Je m'appelle Danny Glover. Je suis le maître de la cérémonie pour ce matin. Le programme que nous allons avoir ici, à British Council au Ghana.
Amen.
Oh, yes.
Oh, really? Oh, my God.
That was a terrible performance.
That's really, really bad. We'll have to try that one again.
If you're thinking more communally than canoodly, you and the gang can get a bit excited in one of the resort's palatial 3 or 4 bedroom beach houses.
Oh, look at this place.
Look at the view.
Oh, what a spot, man. Better take our boots off, eh? When we walked into our room, should I say our house?
House?
Wow.
More like a mansion. My home's smaller than that thing we've got down there.
This is so cool. Can you believe, like, we could stand here, have a cup of tea and throw some rods out.
You don't fish much, do you?
This is a 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom.
That is class. 4 different toilets for 4 different uses. Number 1, number 2 for popping off, and the 4th one is for a bad case, which happens to be your room, Jonathan.
So anyone with diarrhea. Anyone with diarrhea has to go to room 4.
At the Melanesian feast every Thursday night, the best nosh in the region is up for grabs.
All right, buffets. Everyone knows a buffet is a competition.
Like who eats the most?
Yes.
That is a good call.
Potato salad.
No, don't fill up on salad.
What?
What's wrong with you?
Why?
You go for the meats.
A buffet is great. Picture the thought of every single food that exists out there on tap.
Yeah, it's like a challenge to eat as much as you can.
Don't really know what I'm eating.
No, and there wasn't much on there that I wanted.
The problem with a buffet is you don't have a chef plating up for you. What chef would ever present his meal like this? It's not our favourite form of dining, is it?
No. Other problems with the buffet are the people who eat from a buffet.
Now, don't forget to fill the plates right up. Do you want some more?
Yeah, why not?
Our favourite 4 words, all you can eat.
Look at the desserts. You know what? We need to get them now because everyone loves dessert. So if we're first in best dressed, we won't miss out. So we're going to have to do the double plate thing.
Some people are pigs at buffets, and we didn't want to get back there and there was no dessert, so we got in at first, didn't we?
Yep.
But the buffet is just the entree. Things really heat up when the fire-flinging floor show begins.
Is this the
very sensual.
Vanuatuian magic mic? Would this be the sexiest thing I've ever seen? These guys come out, they all look like Magic Mike. Pecked up, abbed up, tight jeans. They're thrusting into the fire.
As if it's not hot enough here already.
I know.
Look at these
Yeah.
guys.
So that started off pretty tamely. They were just twirling things and throwing them around. And then it just went up a notch.
What's coming out of his nose?
No.
Seriously.
Oh, wow!
Can you believe that?
I hope they have audience participation.
Why?
That was honestly the best fireworks I've ever seen.
I came in like a...
Oh, now that's...
Oh, that is good.
God, you don't need fireworks when you got this.
I don't know whether I was high from the show or high from the fuse. It was that good.
Coming up,
Oh, the burn!
they're playing with fire,
Faster, faster.
I don't think this match is working.
making a splash
Lucky I am thick-skinned and big-boned.
and mingling with the locals.
We have similar in Australia called crocodile.
And later,
Look at the dolphin.
what will they rate their Vanuatu escape
It was like nothing I've ever seen, nothing I could even describe.
out of 5 stars?
I don't know anyone that would not enjoy this.
We really got to learn how to swim.
Cause I don't got friends, I got family at the end.
On their week-long Vanuatu vacay, our guides are getting into the island groove.
This is really relaxing, Matt. It is, isn't it? It's so good not having to paddle. I wouldn't know.
3, 2, come on.
And having a ball trying out the many activities that the Ericore Island Resort serves up.
Don't jump too high.
Why?
Your gut's going to hit you in the head.
But trying to keep up with the locals can send you up the wrong tree.
Oh my God, have a look at this.
Oh, look at him go.
He's right up there, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh, look, he's twisting them off.
God, look at how heavy they are.
Yeah. We're going to try and climb Coconut Tree.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, you can do it.
Is it easy?
No way. God, this is tiring. Am I almost at the top yet?
You're not even halfway.
I think I got about halfway. Maybe 3 metres.
Quarter of the way.
You know what's going to be more harder? I reckon getting down.
We might leave them to figure that one out. The rest of our guides have made the short trip back to the main island of Awhate to explore the sights of bustling Port Vila. In this city of just 50,000 people,
One, please.
Lap Lap looked like a big fawn kitchen sponge.
Or congealed whale snot.
So this is the Lap Lap.
It's some sort of breadfruit and banana. Oh, it's very dense, isn't it? It's more like plaster of Paris, really. I don't think it has a taste.
probably an acquired taste.
It's not always just about the food, it's the whole total experience, right?
And this is so authentic. I mean, I think we're the only people here that don't look like they're local.
I know. Everyone looks like they live here.
Oh man, they got lettuce.
Oh, pineapple.
Can we please get the biggest pineapple you have?
No, you gotta slap them, bro. You slap the fruit, and then you listen to see if it's juicy.
It sounds juicy.
That's a juicy boy. So Mum always taught us to check fruit till it's raw. You gotta slap it.
Slap it.
Allô, bonjour à tous et bienvenue au British Council d'Accra, ici au Ghana, pour le lancement du programme de formation en intelligence artificielle pour l'Afrique. Je m'appelle Daniel Glover, comme j'ai dit dès le début, et j'ai l'honneur d'être votre maître de cérémonie pour ce matin, et j'espère que nous allons avoir de bons moments ici, à Accra. C'est formidable d'avoir des différentes personnes, familiers et non familiers, y compris des juges, des avocats, des professionnels, des comptables, des ingénieurs et partout, toutes sortes de professeurs et gens de profession ici. Ce programme est le résultat d'un partenariat remarquable entre la Banque centrale de la diaspora africaine et la Commission du commerce de Vanuatu, ici au Ghana. Il vise à former 5 millions d'Africains à l'intelligence artificielle, ouvrant à la voie à un avenir l'Afrique menée, pour que l'Afrique mène le développement de l'intelligence artificielle et de l'ingénierie des prompts. Quelle initiative incroyable. Avant de commencer, nous allons avoir une prière d'ouverture par le révérend Raymond Degajo. I'm sure you were thinking, what was I saying? We have about 17 countries logged on who are French speaking, and so I'm going to have to be struggling as a Ghanaian trying to speak the French language for them to be abreast with what we're doing here at the British Council. Good morning once again, everyone, and welcome to the British Council here in Accra. My name is Danny Glover, and I'm honored, very, very honored to be your MC for this morning's program. It's wonderful to see many familiar faces and some of you who are new here. We have judges in our midst, we have accountants, engineers, professions of different sorts. Even we have men of God who have honored this program, and we are very, very privileged to have all of you. This program is a result of a partnership between the African Diaspora Central Bank and the Vanuatu Trade Commission here in Ghana, and they have designed this training to train 5 million Africans in artificial intelligence. And that will set the stage for a future where Africa leads the way in artificial intelligence development and prompt engineering. What an incredible initiative that is. Before we begin the program, I'd like us to start with a word of prayer to set the tone for today's event. Please help me welcome upstage the Reverend Ray Degajo, to lead us in prayer. Let's clap better, let's clap better. I want to feel you here. Right, thank you very much, Reverend, and welcome, sir.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'll kindly ask us to be upstanding. If you permit me, I'm standing on the scripture, Psalm 33, verse 11. God's destiny plan for the earth stands sure, and his forever plan remains in place and will never fail. Shall we please bow our heads in prayer? Almighty and everlasting God, we thank you so much that in your wisdom you created us in your image and you made us so beautiful and excellent. You gave us the grace that we will be creative in all things that we do. And therefore, Lord, today we gather as a people all over the world, particularly as Africans, and ask that, Lord, you will bless this gathering. Whatever we share, the facilitators, the participants, every one of us will be blessed. We therefore now declare that this meeting is blessed in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Thank you. Please resume your seat.
Thank you very much, Reverend Degajo. Is it Degajo or Degajo? Something has happened. Amen. This morning, something is going to happen live here. All right. So I want you to just turn to somebody, give him a high five. Tell him, welcome on the journey to success. And give a resounding clap. Give a resounding clap. Clap, clap, clap. I want to feel an energy here that is immeasurable. I don't know if you heard me. I said I want to feel an energy that's immeasurable. Clap again. Let's feel that energy that's immeasurable. Exactly. This is the one. This is the one. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Reverend. Your prayer was good, and we appreciate it. Next, I'd like us to take note of some very important dignitaries amongst us. Before I do that, I'd like you to know that you are a very important dignitary also in our midst. All right? But I'm going to mention just a few of them, and they will resume their seats at the high table, and then after that we can get the program going. All right? So I'm going to mention a few people. And when I mention their names, they'll be coming upstage to assume their seats at the high table. Can I have Dr. David Kim Boyson? And let's clap for them as they come upstage. Dr. David Kim Boyson is the CEO, Knowledge Web Center, project lead and consultant for the AI Africa training. Dr. David Kim Boyson. Is it the king that is David, or David is the king? Right. Next up stage, we'll be welcoming the Honorable Kojo Ban Ajiman. Is he here? He's not yet here. So when he comes, he'll come to join us. He's the CEO of the Ghana Digital Centers Limited. Next to him, I have the privilege to welcome upstage Justice Patricia Kwanzaa. Justice Patricia Kwanzaa. Is she here? Yes. She's looking like a Miss Ghana, you know. Yes, Justice Patricia Kwanzaa is a Justice of the High Court of the Republic of Ghana. Let's clap for her. Next, we will have the chief host, the one on whose lap we are all sitting. He is the Ambassador Professor Hugh Keku Ayi. He is the Vanuatu Trade Commissioner to Ghana. Let's give him a resounding clap. I told you I want to feel energy in this place. Yes. Thank you very much, Prof, and welcome. I'd also want to acknowledge some other institutions that are present, and then after that, we'll introduce our chair. The other institutions that are here include the Judicial Service of Ghana, the Ghana Digital Centers Limited, an agency under the Ministry of Communications and Digitalization. Then we have Ghana Immigration Services. They are in our midst. We also have the Ghana National Lottery Authority. They are here with us. We have represented here the Civil Society Coalition for African Continental Free Trade Area, CSC AFTA. We have also present here the Ghana Free Zones Authority, and then in addition we have the Accra Technical University, and they are represented by deans of faculties and lecturers of that university. That's immeasurable. And then finally we have Airtel Tigo Ghana, and then the Valley View University of Valley View University, and then University of Ghana Communications and Technology. Okay, so we have the University of Ghana represented. We have Ghana Communications Technology University. So many universities represented. Let's clap for all the institutions that are present here this morning. And then by way of media representation, we have GTV in the house. We have TV3 represented. We have Metro TV, and we also do have XYZ Broadcasting, all of them covering this morning's programs. Other dignitaries that I have to mention quickly include Dr. Mens, who is a consultant to the University of Ghana. Give us a wave. Right. We also have Professor Macomb, Ghana Communications Technology University. Are you here? Give us a wave. Are you here? Okay. Then we have reps from Liberia. Those who are from Liberia who have joined us. Can you give us a wave? Hey, that's wonderful. Wonderful. Clap for them. I want to feel your energy. Yes. Reps from Liberia here. We have Dr. Efia Nyakun, Ghana Communications and Telecommunication University. Right? Where are you? Hey, you're beautiful. Good. Thank you very much for coming. And then we have John Oting Nyami, CEO of Electronic Supplies and Engineering Services. Are you here? Give us a wave. Right there at the back. And I already mentioned the Ghana Immigration Service. Having done that, donc ce que je viens de faire, c'est l'introduction des gens qui vont gérer les affaires de ces réunions ce matin. C'est les noms que j'ai mentionnés. Il y a certaines institutions qui sont ici. J'ai mentionné leurs noms, mais aussi il y a des médias qui sont ici. J'ai apprécié leur présence également. Ensuite, nous allons faire l'introduction du président de la conférence. So what I just said is that next we are going to have the introduction of the chairperson for this morning's occasion, and I'll at this point be calling on Miss Ewenam Nyamaji, the Executive Secretary at the Vanuatu Trade Commission, to introduce to us the chairperson or the chairman for this morning's program. Some of us are not clapping. I like those who clap. Thank you. That releases energy. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Glover, our Honorable MC. His Excellency, Ambassador Professor Hugh Kekuai, the Vanuatu Trade Commissioner to Ghana, on whose shoulder this beautifully crafted event lies. Respected Lordships from the Judicial Service of Ghana, representatives from the Ghana Immigration Service, National Lottery Authority, Civil Society Coalition for Africa Continental Free Trade Area, CSC AFTA, Ghana Free Zones Authority, Deans of Faculties and Lecturers from the Accra Technical University, Ethel Tigo Ghana, the Vanuatu Trade Commission Ghana, ECO6, African Diaspora Central Bank, ADCB, Knowledge Web Center, all protocols duly observed. Ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed a momentous occasion to have the honor and privilege of introducing the chairman for today's significant event. However, I am deeply humbled by the opportunity to embark on an exploration of the chairman's profile for this AI training launch. It feels reminiscent to entering a realm where innovation harmonizes with warmth and inclusivity. Through our ongoing communication, the chairman has extended a gracious welcome, fostering an environment of openness and collaboration that is truly commendable. As we delve into his profile, we eagerly anticipate gaining deeper insights into the visionary leadership propelling this AI training launch forward. Prepare to unravel the layers of expertise, passion, and dedication that epitomize this remarkable individual as we collectively shape the landscape of artificial intelligence with unwavering commitment and enthusiasm. The chairman for today boasts of a wealth of global training and frontline professional experience spanning across Ghana, the United Kingdom, and Canada. He is a distinguished graduate of the University of Ghana, where he earned his Bachelor of Law LLB degree and subsequently obtained the Barrister at Law BL credential from the esteemed Ghana School of Law. In 1996, he was duly enrolled as a barrister and solicitor of the Supreme Court of Ghana, a testament to his legal prowess and dedication to the field. Additionally, he holds a master's degree in law, LLM, with a specialization in public international law, alongside a diploma in human rights law from the prestigious Eric Castering Institute University of Helsinki, Finland. Notably, he also holds a joint certificate for foreign accreditation, JCFA, from the University of Ottawa, Canada, and was called to the bar as a barrister, solicitor, and notary in Ontario, Canada in 2005. Prior to his distinguished judicial career, he garnered invaluable experience as a criminal defense counsel in Toronto, Canada for several years. His judicial journey continued with his appointment to the bench as a High Court judge in April 2015, followed by his elevation to the Court of Appeal in December 2002. In July 2022, he achieved the remarkable feat of graduating as overall best student in Executive Master of Arts in the Regional Integration of African Development, EMRI-AD, from the esteemed Ghana Institute of Management and Public Administration, GEMPA. His commitment to continuous learning and academic excellence is truly commendable. Furthermore, our esteemed chairman holds a plethora of training certificates in criminal practice from both Canada and the United States, USA, underscoring his dedication to professional development and staying abreast of evolving legal practices. He has also contributed significantly to academic discourse through the presentation of numerous scholarly papers in Ghana and abroad, covering a diverse range of topics including the African Continental Free Trade AfTA Agreement, pre-trial protocols in civil cases, and land administration and ownership in Ghana, among others. Licensed to practice law in Ghana by the General Legal Council, GLC, our chairman is an esteemed member of the Law Society of Ontario, LSO, Canada, and the Association of Magistrates and Judges, AMJG, further attesting to his standing within the legal fraternity. Beyond his judicial duties, he has played instrumental roles as a member of judicial committees of the Judicial Service, including the E-Justice Committee, tasked with digitizing judgments and rulings of judges in Ghana. Additionally, he serves as a member of the faculty of the Judicial Training Institute, JTAI, as a part-time lecturer at the Ghana School of Law, where he impacts knowledge on advocacy and legal ethics with utmost diligence and dedication. Currently serving as a distinguished justice of the Court of Appeal of the Republic of Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, with utmost reverence as we embark on this historical journey together, with a resounding applause and a standing ovation, it is my distinct honor to introduce to you His Lordship, Justice Kweku Tewia Akabuafo. We can do that better. Let's give it up to him. We can do that better. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Kindly resume your seats. My Lord Chairman, I respectfully hand over this august audience to you as you steer and overlook the affairs of this remarkable event. My wonderful audience, before us is His Lordship, our Chairman for the day. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sister Ewenam. Ewenam means He's done it for me. I don't know what God has done for you this morning, but He's done it for me. All right. Welcome once again. At this point, I was listening to the introduction of the chairman, and I was thinking that he was overloaded. And if we were to pack all his credentials for him to carry, he would have been arrested for overloading his body. And that would have been the first crime in mathematics. All right. So at this point, I think it's just in place for us to hear the chairman's opening remarks. Shall we receive our chair?
Thank you very much. Good morning. If I have anyone here who speaks Finnish, I'll say huomenta, or it means it's good morning. And I also say Tervetulua. It means welcome. Thank you very much. I'm honored to be called to chair this wonderful occasion and this training program. Clearly, we live in a world where we are told, and we've come to accept, that artificial intelligence holds a significant potential to drive positive change in our world, and especially for our continent, the African, or my beloved continent, Africa. So I think that there's an opportunity for all of us to understand what this buzzword AI means. It's an opportunity for all of us to understand the potential that this technology presents to all of us. Understand that in many facets of our life, AI can and will play a significant role. In the healthcare area, we are told that it will help us have a better diagnosis of many diseases that ordinarily maybe we may not have the opportunity. In education, it can enhance learning. And as I stand here, I was just sharing with my sister this morning that I use ChatGPT in my work. For example, if I want summaries of loaded document, ChatGPT can help me. But be very careful when you get it. Make sure that you go over, because there are ethical matters with it. Recently in British Columbia, Canada, a lawyer nearly got her license suspended because she used ChatGPT for research, and ChatGPT ended up manufacturing a case that doesn't exist. She filed it, the opponent received it, wanted to read the case, and found out that I can't find it. So sent an email that, can you give me a hard copy of the case you cited? Only for her to find out that it doesn't exist. Quickly withdrew it, but the court just didn't let her go. Basically reprimanded her. The only reason she wasn't suspended was because she quickly withdrew and apologized. What it means is that it's a good tool, but we all need to be very careful as to how we use it. In infrastructure development, we are told that it will help us optimize infrastructure and things that ordinarily we may not be able to have it done through our own industry. So it's a technology that is helpful. Here in Ghana, in Africa, we all use Mombo, and they will tell you that it's through AI and fintech that has helped us have such a tool. So I think it's a good opportunity for all of us this morning to have the ambassador and his team organize this for us. Let's take the opportunity to learn. Let's take the opportunity to network, and let's take the opportunity knowing that indeed this is a great chance for our continent, great chance for us as individuals, great opportunity for us as institutions to help us move to the next stage. On that note,
much. What's the theme? Sister Ewenam, His Lordship, our chair, His Lordship has spoken a lot and has tried to be very precise in his presentation so that we are not bored. But I'm sure as the program goes on, you will be measuring everything that he said and ticking all the boxes. All right? Thank you very much once again for that opening remarks. And now we're going to move on to the next part of this program, where we are going to have to sing the national anthems. Nous allons à ce moment essayer de chanter les chansons, l'hymne national pour le Ghana, aussi bien que la nation de Vanuatu. L'hymne national Ghana et l'hymne national de Vanuatu. These songs will be played. So I'll crave our indulgence for us to be upstanding as the first hymn, the Ghana national anthem, is played for us. Media, I hope you are ready. If you are ready, let's get started.
Thank you.
remain standing as we play the national anthem of Vanuatu as well. Is the welcome address to be delivered by His Excellency Professor Hugh Ayi, the Vanuatu Trade Commissioner to Ghana. Shall we receive him to the podium? Let's be upstanding as he comes. This is our host. Because of him, we have the training. Because of him, we have this program. Because of him, many good things are happening and are going to be happening. So let's pray that he should not die. He should make sure he doesn't die. Welcome to the podium.
Thank you so much. Kindly be seated. Good morning, Your Lordship, Mr. Chair. I bring you greetings from the Republic of Vanuatu. Many of us seated here might be asking, what is Vanuatu? Vanuatu is a small island made up of about 82 or 83 islands, presently occupied by only 18. We are in the Melanesian region, the South Pacific, 3 hours from Australia. We're just about 320,000 people. We are not that many like in so many countries in Africa. But we pride ourselves in strategy and we boast of so many things. We've been adjudged 3 times consecutively by the UN as the most happiest place on earth. We have close about 26 airports. We have about 6 commercial ports. And we pride ourselves, even though we are not so big. We have about 8 aircraft now, going to about 48 international destinations. And we are proud of who we are. And I'm happy to be leading the trade mission to Ghana and Africa. Your Lordship, Mr. Chairman, Your Lordship, Chief Justice Kweku Akaboafo, Justice of the Appeals Court of the Republic of Ghana, Your Lordship, Chief Justice Patricia Kwanza, Justice of the High Court of the Republic of Ghana, Your Excellencies, esteemed ambassadors and diplomats, distinguished guests and protocols observed, it is my great pleasure to extend a warm welcome to every one of you to this auspicious occasion, the launch of AI Africa training for 5 million youths in Africa. In the heart of Africa's ambitious journey towards self-determination and economic empowerment stands the Economic Community of the 6 regions, ECO6, which is established under the visionary Abuja 2019 Treaty, August 1st. This groundbreaking initiative represents a bold stride towards realizing a dream that has long been etched in the heart of Africans and the diaspora alike. The dream of a united, prosperous Africa that commands its destiny on the global stage. ECO6, that's the African diaspora as the 6th region, acknowledges the invaluable asset that lies in the collective expertise, resources, and resilience of Africans around the globe. This recognition is not merely symbolic, it is a strategic mobilization of a global African force towards a continent's economic revival and sustainability. In 2023, the Vanuatu Trade Commission of Ghana entered a strategic partnership with the Africa Diaspora Central Bank and ECO6 Lomé to facilitate trade and investment between the Republic of Vanuatu and West African countries and Africa at large. This partnership aims to provide financing for renewable energy infrastructure, the development of various state infrastructures in Vanuatu and other African countries. ECO6 is committed to investing in Vanuatu, ECOWAS, and Africa, and the Vanuatu Trade Commission well done. In this evolving narrative, the role of the Vanuatu Trade Commission in facilitating trade across Africa is both pivotal and far-reaching. Our mission transcends mere economic, not as an ambitious project, but as a strategic imperative for the continent's future. AI, with its boundless potentials, will help reshape industries, enhance productivity, solve complex societal challenges, and is at the forefront of this revolution. Recent studies, including those by PwC, that's PricewaterhouseCoopers, project that the AI could contribute up to 15.7 trillion to the global economy by the year 2030. With 6.6 trillion of this derived from increased productivity and 9.1 trillion from consumption side effects. For Africa, the stakes and opportunities are even more pronounced. With over 60% of its population under the age of 25, Africa's youth represent not only the future of the continent, but also its most significant asset in embracing the digital revolution. This initiative to train 5 million youths is a beacon of hope and a testament to the power of foresight and collaboration. It aims to bridge the digital divide, democratize access to cutting-edge technology education, and empower the next generation with the skills necessary to innovate, create, lead in an increasingly AI-driven world. This is the dawn of a new era for Africa, an era where the combined forces of aspirations underpinned by tangible actions and strategic partnership can transform the continent into a global powerhouse of trade, innovation, and prosperity. Today, I am honored to share with you the vision and the mission of ECO6, an organization dedicated to empowering the African diaspora and building a united economic future. Our journey is guided by the principles enshrined in the ECO6 Treaty, a groundbreaking agreement that heralds a new era of collaboration and unity among people of African descent, regardless of their current geographic location or nationality. Our objectives are as diverse as they are significant, and they form the cornerstone of our path to economic unity. I want to talk about Lumi. Lumi is the currency of the 6th region of Africa. I want to take you back a little bit to history. During the 400 years of the transatlantic slave trade, when our forefathers were taken away, the diasporans living elsewhere decided to return back to the homeland. So, 1963, the OAE recognizes this important role and decided to give the diasporan family members a new region called the 6th region, which we call ECO 6. That is the Economic Committee of the 6th region. Now, the 6th region has its own currency called the Lumi. And through Lumi, we found ourselves seated here as sponsors today. So as part of our commitment to empowering and supporting businesses deeply integrated within the African economies, we present various stimulus packages. This financial initiative aims to bolster businesses that prioritize local resources and contribute to the economic development of the continent. Central to this initiative is the integration of the Lumi payment system, an innovative African-centric payment solution. As time goes on, you get details of this initiative. Lordship, Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, today we are happy to unveil an exciting collaboration with the African Diaspora Central Bank. This partnership marks the beginning of a transformative journey to businesses in Ghana and across Africa. From May, our mission, that is tomorrow, our mission is to provide stimulus business funding for incubator development in key sectors such as fintech, agriculture, and sustainable energy programs. Through this initiative, I stand here in your presence to announce that we have secured funding in Lumi to provide funding sources to 100,000 businesses in Ghana. This we hope will foster innovation, sustainability, and economic growth throughout the region. We are not only starting from Ghana, but we are moving to so many other African countries: Liberia, Nigeria, Senegal, Gambia, Tanzania, Kenya, and many other countries in all the 53 nations in Africa that are joining this process. As we embark on this journey, it's important to highlight our short-term goals, which culminate to the end of the year 2030. So over the next 3 years, businesses will have access to these funds without any interest, enabling them to thrive and expand their impact on local communities. So whether you are a budding entrepreneur with a groundbreaking idea or an established business looking to scale new heights, there are many opportunities for you. From startup to seasoned enterprises, we welcome all who are committed to drive positive change and innovation across Africa. I invite you to join us on this remarkable journey towards a brighter future for Ghana and Africa as a whole. Together, we can harness the power of innovation and entrepreneurship to create lasting impact and prosperity for generations to come. So we have stimulus package for application technology research. This will be given to universities to conduct research in so many areas. We have community development stimulus package, and the community development stimulus package is an initiative designed to empower recognized custodians of the land, that is our traditional authorities in Africa, to access this funding. By focusing on sustainable practice and innovation, we aim to enhance the quality of life and promote sustainable development within traditional communities. There are some procedures to follow. Firstly, if you want to access our AI funding, there are certain procedures which will be guiding you through. We have partnered with Knowledge Web Center, who we are funding to provide this training for 300,000 Ghanaians. Now, here is the beauty of this package. Every Ghanaian train, every West African train, every African that is trained will get $100 worth of Lumi. The cost of this training, if you have to go to Knowledge Web Center to acquire this knowledge, is $250. But the Vanuatu Trade Commission has paid for this. In our midst today, we have trained over 800 Ghanaians who we call trainer of trainers. For the past 1 month, we had embarked on this project. It ended some few days ago. They will be bringing their testimonies to us here today. Now, if you want to be a trainer of trainers, the cost is $450 if you go to Knowledge Web Center. But that one has also been paid by Vanuatu Trade Commission. It might interest you to know that this funding must also display their products on our website, which of course will be given to you in the next few moments. I want to extend my heartfelt gratitude to each one of you for your attention and participation in this momentous occasion. Together, let us seize this opportunity to shape a brighter and prosperous Ghana and Africa. My Lordship, Mr. Chairman, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, in closing, let us embrace the vibrant tapestry of African resilience and the enduring spirit of collaboration between the Republic of Vanuatu and Ghana. As we stand united, let our actions speak volumes, echoing across borders and continents, friends and families, inspiring progress, fostering unity, and paving the way for prosperity, not only for our nations, but for all humanity. My Lordship, Mr. Chairman, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, long live the bond that binds us, long live the resilience of Africa, and long live the power of collaboration. Power to you. Thank you.
Let's clap better. Let's clap better. Thank you very much. Kindly resume your seats, please. Did you feel, or do you now understand why I said you should be excited in the beginning? Are you sure you are on board the flight? Are you sure you are fastened your seat belts? So did you hear that about 15.6 trillion, is it dollars? Hey, that's the amount of money to be generated. And once you are sitting here, it means you are on earth and you are occupying a certain portion on earth. So what is your shareholding in the one that is coming? I don't want to ask what you have now, but the one that's coming, they have told us is coming. All right? I heard it and I was taking notes. I heard that they want to sponsor 100,000 businesses. Did you also hear that? Are you one of them? The yes is small. Now it has increased. So 100,000 businesses to be sponsored. He hasn't said how much they will sponsor, which means it's ad infinitum. Whatever amount, whatever business you want to do, I don't know, because he didn't mention how much they are ready to sponsor. So that's an ignition, isn't it? He has sparked something, and it should spark something within us, all right, to be able to take this continent to the next level. I heard a lot of things, and I don't want to say all of them, but I'm keeping some of them to myself. And we are truly, truly thankful to you, Your Excellency, Professor Hugh Ayi, for that powerful speech. There's a lot in it. I wish we could have the speech so that you go and take them line by line and digest. All right, next on the agenda, we're going to have a documentary on Vanuatu. He is the Trade Commissioner for Vanuatu here in Ghana. Let's have a short documentary on Vanuatu. you even see the environment and wish that it was Ghana. Let's just watch this one. Thank you very much.
Vanuatu is a land of opportunities awaiting your next investment idea to contribute to its steady and growing economic trend. Ideally located within approximately 3 hours flying time from its key export markets of Australia and New Zealand, and well connected to its international investor market sources, Vanuatu offers you the opportunity to invest in key sectors of the economy. Value addition and the development of Vanuatu's primary sector are two priority areas of focus of foreign direct investment's contribution to the country's economic growth. Vanuatu has immense potential for value addition of key products such as fruits and vegetables, coconut, and cattle. Copra has remained Vanuatu's #1 economically viable agricultural product. The combined value of Vanuatu's exported copra, crude coconut oil, and coconut meal has contributed significantly to the country's GDP. There remains an urgent need to diversify and value-add Vanuatu's coconut sector. The underexploitation of value addition in coconut water, coir products, desiccated coconut, and other potential sectors, coupled with growing global demand, promises good future of coconut sector through value addition. The continued strong growth in Vanuatu's tourism sector will encourage a spillover effect from the coconut sector through manufacturing of tourism by products from coconut, especially coconut water and coconut oil. An ever-growing awareness of health benefits of coconut oil also encourage growth in this sector in the near future. There is urgent need for technical know-how and materials to establish value addition plants, a potential that calls for foreign direct investment. The farming and production of key fruits and vegetables that will maintain an all-year-round supply will go far in substituting imports that can be produced locally. With the use of modern farming technologies, both productivity and quality production of Vanuatu's local produce can be increased, therefore contributing to farming for commercial purposes. Such methods will ensure consistency in supply to local market, including opportunities for export. Potato, onion, carrot, and green capsicum are only some of the key agricultural products with a high demand and high potential to be grown locally to supply the domestic market. Fruits such as tomatoes are supplied locally only during its peak season, therefore presenting a commercial viability for farm potential. Given Vanuatu's geography, natural environment, and climate, hydroponic farming of these produce is achievable. Vanuatu beef is internationally renowned for its rich organic taste, attributed to the quality of natural grass pastures available. Currently, Vanuatu beef export markets include Japan, Australia, New Zealand, and other Pacific Island countries. There is a need to increase cattle production, and this can be done in other provinces of Vanuatu, such as Malampa and Sanma, where there is space and pasture availability. Dairy potential. Vanuatu imports a significant amount of milk and dairy products each year. This demand sits mainly with tourism accommodation services. An option for import substitution would be to produce these byproducts locally and maintain a continued supply for the domestic market with potential for export. Tourism is inevitably Vanuatu's leading economic sector. Over a 10-year period from 2005 to 2015, Vanuatu's tourist arrivals increased by a significant 45%. This growth is projected to accelerate in the years to come. With Vanuatu already established as an ideal location for fun, leisure, and adventure, it is important that
Seriously? Or stop them in their tracks.
I think we might need to call this one Slappy. Not happy at all.
I was seriously in paradise.
Voila, Vanuatu. With just 120,000 tourists a year, this might be the Pacific's best-kept secret. With its sapphire seas, affordable accommodation, and welcoming locals, V marks the spot for a tranquil tropical trip. But is the chilled out vibe everyone's idea of fun? Or does island time run a little too slow for some?
We've always thought about Vanuatu, but it's not really been up the top of the list.
No, but I'm glad we're going there. I'm looking forward to a tropical break. We've left the South Pacific and areas close to Australia until later in life because it's not that big an effort to get there.
However, now later in life is knocking on the door.
I know. We wonder why did we leave it so late?
Hello, how are you? Everyone has these flowers. I love them. Vanuatu has never really been on the top of our list. Like, you know, we were after like high octane, like we want like a lot of like adventurous stuff, but I feel like everyone that goes to Vanuatu is just like laying on the beach.
For Matt and Brett, the seating is serious business.
So how are you enjoying your first time in business class?
Well, Matt, it's like your first time of anything. You need to make it last.
We don't know a whole lot about Vanuatu, but we have been here on cruise ships before.
We came once for one day.
I had no idea business class got different food.
I kind of feel sorry for the people with
83 islands in Vanuatu.
Ericore Island is dedicated to just one resort. Spread across the island are 27 air-con rooms and bungalows, plus family-friendly pools, open-air restaurants, a day spa and warm welcomes.
Welcome to Ericore Resort and Spa. How are you?
How you going?
Welcome to the island. Nice for you.
Thank you. It's a fawn. That's cool, man.
Oh my God, it smells so pretty.
Oh, they're beautiful. My favourite colour too. What an entrance, eh? What an entrance.
Hey, that's a great view.
Wow, that's amazing.
Jeez. Our room was lovely. There is a big deck and that view.
Oh, hang on, look what I've seen.
Oh. Just when you think that things couldn't get better.
See, that is beautiful.
Yeah.
You know what we need now?
What?
Water.
Oh, we've got our own pool.
What?
Yes, please. And thank you. Love our own plunge pool.
We should see what else is in the room.
Oh, the big red heart on. Have you told them it's our honeymoon again? Little travel hack. Always tell the hotel in advance you're on your honeymoon.
If you want an upgrade, yes, it's our honeymoon.
Oh, yes.
Oh, really? Oh, my God.
That was a terrible performance.
That's really, really bad. We'll have to try that one again.
If you're thinking more communally than canoodly, you and the gang can get a bit excited in one of the resort's palatial 3 or 4 bedroom beach houses.
Oh, look at this place.
Look at the view.
Oh, what a spot, man. Better take our boots off, eh? When we walked into our room, should I say our house?
House?
Wow.
More like a mansion. My home's smaller than that thing we've got down there.
This is so cool. Can you believe, like, we could stand here, have a cup of tea and
you,
throw
Media.
some rods out.
Thank you very much.
You don't fish much, do you?
This is 4 bedroom, 4 bathroom.
That is class. 4 different toilets for 4 different uses. Number 1, number 2 for popping off, and the 4th one is for a bad case, which happens to be your room, Jonathan.
All right, so just gone by is the video documentary. Ça, c'est un bref documentaire vidéo sur la République de Vanuatu que nous venons de voir à la télé. Ça va nous donner un aperçu de ce pays incroyable, je crois, et de sa culture également. J'espère que nous avons bien profité de cet documentaire, de cette pays. Merci encore pour cette merveilleuse documentaire. Maintenant, nous allons accueillir notre conférencier principal, le docteur David Kim Boyson, qui va nous parler de l'importance de la formation de l'intelligence africaine artificielle en Afrique. Et nous allons l'accueillir. Thank you so much for that documentary. And I think that has helped us to get to know a few things about Vanuatu. What attracted me was the green scenery all around. You think that it's parks and gardens. And that's actually, we are all going to live into 2025, isn't it? So we must prepare to enter that generation and be part of it. If you're happy, clap, 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 clap for yourself. Yes. So this is the man we are going to receive. He's going to give us the keynote address. My dearly beloved friends, let's clap and welcome to the podium, Dr. David Kimboyson.
Please be seated. Yeah. Your Lordship, I would like also to pass all the protocols. I'm not good at remembering names. I deal with pictures. So I think I can address you. So now this gathering today is not just a ceremony, but a declaration of our collective ambition to shape the future. As we launch the AI Africa Technology Stimulus Project, what we are doing is we are igniting some hope and innovation across our great continent, which is Africa. Your Lordship, Mr. Chairman, artificial intelligence, the crown jewelry of the fourth industrial revolution, has seamlessly integrated into the fabric of our daily lives globally. From the personal assistants in our smartphones to sophisticated systems driving autonomous vehicles, AI is omnipresent. Globally, AI's market value is projected to soar to some 15.7 trillion by 2030, with a transformative impact on economies, healthcare, and education. Mr. Chairman, in the North America, AI systems enhance predictive healthcare, improving patients' outcome through personalized medicine. In Asia, countries like China and South Korea are revolutionizing manufacturing and urban planning with smart technologies. Europe's investment in AI-driven clean energy project is reshaping sustainable living standards. But what does this mean for us Africans, Mr. Chairman? It symbolizes an unprecedented opportunity, an opportunity to leapfrog traditional stages of development and integrate AI into the heart of our growth strategies, ensuring we are not just participants, but leaders in the global technology arena. Mr. Chairman, as we gaze across the continent, it's clear that the investments in AI are not just about technology. They are about envisioning the future, a future where economic growth and human development go hand in hand. Nations like United States, China, and India have earmarked billions of dollars towards AI development, recognizing its potential to double economic growth rates by 2035. That is why this investment by the African Diaspora Central Bank, and I don't think that I have the money in my pocket. Mr. Chairman, I'm here because Ambassador mentioned some wild figures, and the impression is that the money is with me. And yes, they've made those payments. As to whether it's with me is a different thing. So, with a robust budget of over $500 million, generously sponsored by the Vanuatu Trade Commission in partnership with the African Diaspora Central Bank, this $500 million is only the stimulus package of $100 equivalent in Lumi that is given to the 5 million people who are trained, aside how much they are paying Knowledge Web Center. To tell you, this project is in excess of $800 million, and I think we need to commend them. And this will remain, I don't know, but I hear Google just invested $75 million to train 1 million US citizens, right? The youth. But this will remain one of the monumental investments globally being done by an institution such as ECOSYS and the Vanuatu Trade Commission to Ghana. And I say congratulations to Professor Hugh for this initiative. Our goal is ambitious and yet achievable. When I was told that we are going to do this project, it started like some sort of a story. And to the extent that once we put the links online, a number of people said it was a scam. Do you remember? So they said it was a scam, and we said that's fine. To the extent that some people arrogated to themselves the responsibility of spreading the news that it was a scam. But today the scam has become a reality, isn't it? So this massive educational endeavor will empower individuals, enhance job prospects, and foster a new generation of technologists who will drive Africa's future. Now, the impact on African businesses will be profound. As these trained professionals enter the workforce, they will bring them new skills and new ideas, sparking innovation and driving economic growth across Africa. This is more than just education. It's an investment in our future. Now, Ghana is benefiting from 300,000 trainees. And to tell you the total cost of that for the stimulus package is around $75 million. And combined cost is about $105 million. And that is the investment into the space of Ghana by the Vanuatu Trade Commission. I didn't know that I'll have the opportunity to mention such big figures ever in my life. So this investment strategically allocates funds across critical sectors such as the judiciary. I don't know why we put you first, because you determine the temperature in the country. Parliament, scale up. And they want to scale up. Liberia is also here. They have actually come here physically. If you guys are here, please, can you be upstanding? And I've been speaking to them. And it was like, doctor will be coming. I thought that they were just joking. But these guys had to fly from Liberia to Ghana just to witness this and to go back and tell the folks that we are also going to have our lunch just as Ghana did. Congratulations and thank you for coming. Mr. Chairman, I want to skip and talk a little bit about the training, when it's going to start. We are starting this training on the 13th of May. We've already trained some of our trainers, and this is what we have done. The trainers go through 2 phases of training. The first training, they have two manuals. One is just for the trainee and one for the trainer. And then when we are training them, we start from like when a child is crawling, as if they don't know anything. And then we lift them up to the level that is expected. After the training, they are supposed to do a 10 minutes video presentation as if they were teaching. And then we will evaluate the video. We give them the chance, if the video is not up to standard, not the video itself, but the flow. If that is okay, then the jargons. But if I train a lawyer in prompt engineering, that lawyer can train those in that sector. And for us, that is why we want to tell you today, those who are here and our colleagues who are listening to us, the future of AI is not in the technical aspects of AI and will never be in that area. The future of AI is in prompt engineering. And it is so because deep learning, machine learning, and those bits are technical areas. But now, for the first time in the history of mankind, the programming aspect in technology has been handed in an English-like manner to individuals to program. And that is what prompt engineering does. So the requirement for you to be part of this training is not just because you know how to use the computer. And people said, let's talk to our IT guys. I don't need the IT guys. I need the professionals, because they will be working, they will be issuing instructions to what? The AI. And that is what we have done. So I encourage you, the future is in your hands. With the training, we went through the use cases. We could do so many things. We could write a business plan. If you're a consultant and you have to write a business plan, the IT guy doesn't understand business plan, isn't it? So how would he know? And I want us to take this very serious. When we talk about AI, what the AI cannot do is to prompt itself. And that is your job. So about my organization, Knowledge Web Center. Who are we? So Knowledge Web Center is a company founded somewhere in 2018, 2019. And what we're doing was that my expertise is in I like being on this ocean, in the sea. So my expertise is in the blue economy. But I do some IT stuff and all that. So we were doing training, consultancy in the area of IT and IS implementation. And then we have delved into research those times for like 10 years, and we wanted to automate research. We wanted a way where we can automate research. So when ChatGPT released their APIs, we just jump on it. And then we came out with an application called the Scholar Write AI. And when you go online, you will see, even though it's not launched yet, a number of people are using it. And people ask that, but why are you doing that? And I tell them, if we don't do it, others will also do it. So on the platform, we're able to teach you systematically how research works, and you are able to scale up with that. Your Lordship, it will interest you to know that if I decide to Google about you and I see your publication, I can decide to tell the AI to use your writing style to write my articles. And that is where, for us, the academics here, I want to just discuss, not a word of caution, but to discuss this with you. Mr. Chairman, there have been issues about plagiarism. And this has been something that we need to delve into, because immediately ChatGPT released ChatGPT 3.5, there were other applications, they call themselves anti-AI, that came up. But if you understand the principle of using artificial intelligence, then you know that the AI actually mimics the way the human beings are thinking, are reasoning, into machines that are programmed to think and act like us. So any plagiarism software that says that something is AI written has a problem. Because I use, your lordship, your writing style. So if they are saying plagiarism, it is your writing style I have plagiarized. It is not the AI. The AI is empty. So these plagiarism software that people have developed, and they use some algorithms, nobody knows where. When you write without a mistake, they say flag it as AI. So something happened. Our premium university, University of Ghana, recently came up with a policy to, use AI to students who use AI in writing without recourse to referencing. So they gave this thing up. They published it into the dailies. So all that I did, if you go to my Enjoy Online, you see. I also copied the writer, what he wrote. And I put it into the anti-AI, and it flagged everything as AI written. And I'm saying that because the academics are here. So then I went there and I said that, so what is the point? You are preventing students from using this. But why are you doing that? Why did you write with the AI? Why are you plagiarizing? Then I quickly said that I did that not as a means of being sarcastic, but the point is this, that what Originality AI flagged is actually incorrect. I want to draw your attention to that. The reason is that meeting had never happened. It just happened, and the guy used the minute of the meeting that is nowhere online, and then put it in ChatGPT just for grammar checks and all that. So if an anti-AI says it's 100% AI, that is wrong. And I said, but that is what you guys are going to subscribe to. So there will be legal issues going into the future. So to tell you the truth, those of us in academics, the Turnitin is fine. If there should be any anti-AI plagiarism software, it should be that could detect that they are using other people's writing styles in writing, rather than saying that it is the AI that wrote it. The AI is not a human being. It has been trained. When you go to ChatGPT and say you want to write like Dr. David Boysen, they know my writing style. So it is not the AI. And I want this to be clear, so that the universities, when we are coming out with policies, it's important that we sit and we delve into this. The AI has not reached the level that we should have anti-AI. And I can tell you why. ChatGPT 3, we just had ChatGPT 4. And even the 4, we are not there yet. And that's why when you are using the model, beneath it tells you that ChatGPT, there's a disclaimer, can be what? Erroneous. Do you see it? Even the Turnitin, it will tell you that it is not 100% what? Accurate. Well, what is the anti-AI doing? Ask yourself. So we are just, it's as if some of us hate the AI. But the point in there is that other institutions are instead integrating into the AI. Educational institution, the educational structure is going to change. And we have to embrace this change. So, Mr. Chairman, to bring my keynote address to an end, I will say this, that the path that we have chosen today will define our future. I mean the future of the continent. The AI Africa Technology Stimulus Project is more than just a program. It is a movement. With the support and the vision of the Vanuatu Trade Commission and the African Diaspora Central Bank, we are set to transform Africa into a powerhouse of AI innovation. There has been some proposals with also the Vanuatu Trade Commission. We risk falling behind in a world that moves forward at an unprecedented pace. So, Mr. Chairman, let us move forward with determination and vision. Let us embrace AI and all the possibilities it brings. Together, we will ensure that Africa does not just participate in the fourth industrial revolution, but leads it. Thank you for your time, and God bless you.
Oh, let's clap, let's clap, let's clap. That was very, very insightful. Thank you very much. Please, you may resume your seats. Merci le docteur Boyson pour ce discours perspicace. Il est clair que l'intelligence artificielle va contrôler la future de tout le monde. C'est très important pour le Ghana, c'est très important pour l'Afrique, mais aussi pour le monde entier. Maintenant, nous allons procéder au lancement officiel du programme de formation de l'intelligence artificielle pour l'Afrique à ce moment. Thank you very much, Dr. Boyson, for that elaborate speech. I think it was very, very detailed. I feel like giving you something I'm going to do, but I won't tell you, or I should tell you what I'm going to do. Can you guess what I'm going to do? I want to do something, somewhere. Do you understand? I am there. My children are also training. I'm also training with them. If you like, I'll give you the title, Ubuakura. So let's all be part of this game. All right? Let's put our energies into it. That center, he says, they are going to develop. I'll be there. All right. So next, we want to go on to a very, very important aspect of this morning's program, and that is the launch of the training. And it's going to be done by a video that will be shown to us. I think that during the course of all the activities, we've been hearing that there's a collaboration between the Vanuatu Trade Commission in Ghana and also the African Diaspora Central Bank. They are not here, but the governor has been in Ghana. For how long was he in Ghana recently? For 1 month. The governor was here. I was privileged to sit by him. Come and check my temperature. It feels good. And I remember we went somewhere to Togo to meet the president. And then I was to introduce the members. And then he told me that we are all Ghanaians. He is from Ghana. And he said that the intention, the vision of the African Diaspora Central Bank is that the grandfather's house, Africa, is collapsed. And they have come back to try and construct. So they will do everything to make sure that Africa is out of poverty, is out of degradation, out of lack, out of everything you can think of. And Africans must become rich. I love that man. I'm sure one day, please arrange for us to see him. Just see him. But now you see him in the video. And then next time you see him physically. He's so passionate about the things of Africa, and he thinks Ghana must take the lead. So what about the Ghanaians? Are you sure you want to take the lead? They said from here they'll go to Nigeria. You see how many people will attend their meeting. And when it's time to execute, you know there's a difference between theory and practice. Idealism and realism. When we all finish learning, we have to practice. If you don't take time, they'll beat you in the relay. All right. So we are about to take the launch video. If we are ready, let's receive the official launch video for the AI training for Africa. Thank you very much.
Do me the beat of prosperity. In the heart of Africa, beneath the golden sun, lies a dream of unity where all our spirits run. Through the fields and cities, across the diverse lands, Eco 6's vision unfolds, joining distant hands. From vets, our resolve never ends. With Lumi in our hands, our economic ends. Our economic ends. Lumi, our pride across the Eco 6 lands, uniting our voices.
A most wonderful welcome and greetings to you all. Indeed, in my capacity as chair, it's a distinct honor to welcome you into what I imagine to be the most important training program that African Diaspora Central Bank has ever sponsored, and that is artificial intelligence training for Ghana and for all of the African family. Indeed, we've had the pleasure and the experience of seeing what AI can do in its transformation for the economy within the Western Hemisphere, for its transformation within Asia and within Europe. But what the world has not yet seen is what AI can do in the hands of the African. And so as we bring these dynamic trainings to the global African family, working with AI for purposes not only of banking and finance, but for all sectors of the economy, as Africa begins this process of industrialization, we offer these AI training programs not so that your jobs will be replaced, but rather so that you can become the best you possible, expressing yourself with 21st century technological solutions and working aggressively to bring the African family where we need to be in this 21st century. And in particular, I would like to say a special word of thanks to the Vanuatu Trade Commission that has worked so hard to build a bridge between our diaspora within the South Pacific, which most people are not familiar with. We have a very large diaspora community throughout all of the South Pacific. And so I thank the Vanuatu Trade Commission for its integration of that very important constituency with all the continental family being reintegrated in West Africa and throughout continental Africa. So blessings to you all. I wish you great success and fun in this AI training program. And I'd like to thank all of our coaches, all of our trainers, and all of the team for the hard work and efforts they've put into it. Thank you.
I want us all to be upstanding. We are going to be counting down from 10 on the screen. As they release the video, we are going to be counting from 10, 9, down up to 1. And after 1, the training program for Africa in AI would have been officially launched. And so you are going to be part of doing that launch. Media, if you are ready, shall we go? 10, 9, get 1 Lumi. Can you see? Are you sure you got that? 15.96 USD to get 1 Lumi for you. The Lumi is yours. You are not happy? Clap for yourself. and that is what you are going to get. So those who will be training, His Excellency, when he was talking, he said they will be giving some money. He said, did he say how much? Okay, don't worry. Okay, I'll tell you what I will be doing. I said, I don't want to promise because I want to treat all of you like women. But what I'll be doing is that I'll ask you some questions. Do you understand? I'll ask you some questions. And those who answer, I'll give them some small gift. You see, men, that's why we are. That's how we are. That's why we shouldn't be promising the women, but always you go and promise. I said I won't promise, but I've ended up promising. Thank you so much. So the programme has been officially launched. C'est le lancement officiel du programme de la formation en intelligence artificielle en Afrique qui a été lancé ici au British Council, ici au Ghana, à Accra. Et nous, les participants, ont contribué à faire cela. On a vu le vidéo où il y avait le gouverneur de la Banque centrale de la diaspora africaine qui a fait ça. Merci. Et donc, nous allons continuer maintenant. Now, -2013 Honda GY268-2013. You are kindly requested to move your car for somebody to be able to move. Thank you very much. Honda. And the color is black. Right. Now, I want to acknowledge the presence of some other people who are in our midst. We have Mr. Frank Anson, who is the head of commercial and operations at the Ghana Digital Center. Thank you. He's here. Thank you very much for coming. He's representing Honorable Kojo Ban Ajiman, who is the CEO of the Ghana Digital Centers Limited. Thank you very much once again, sir, for coming. We also have in our midst a very special guest, Mr. Nicholas Donko, who traveled all the way from Donko Krom, the front plains, right here in the corner. Yes, in the wheelchair. He is in the wheelchair, and he traveled from Afram Place. How many of you know the Afram Place? Some of you haven't been there before. I lived there on an island just surrounded by water, and our house had only one house on it, on that island. That's the Afram Place. He traveled from there, Mr. Nicholas Donko, to attend the training in Africa for artificial intelligence. Special guest you are. Welcome once again, Mr. Nicholas Donko. We appreciate you very much. Thank you. And then we also have Dr. Esther Esiedu from the Ghana Communication Technology University. Where are you? Hey, you are Miss Ghana. I put it to you. She's in our midst. And then we also have Na Koko Esan, head of PR at the Ministry of Communication and Digitalization. Where are you? Give us a wave if you are here. Please stand up. I want to see you correctly. Stand up. Thank you. Thank you. There she is. You're beautiful. All right. You know, all Ghanaian women complete the statement. Thank you very much for coming. All right. Now, so as I said, we're going to have that song for Vanuatu that is composed by Israel Maweta, a Ghanaian. Let's go, please. Media, if you're ready. Thank you.
Vanuatu is a land of opportunities awaiting your next investment idea to contribute to its steady and growing economic trend.
I want to pay a visit to Vanuatu. You will never regret it. The beautiful land of Vanuatu. You will never regret it. I want to escape to Vanuatu. You will never regret it. It's amazing land of Vanuatu. You will never regret it. Oh yeah, Vanuatu, yeah. Vanuatu, yeah. Vanuatu, yeah, we come. Oh yeah. Vanuatu, yeah. Oh yeah. Vanuatu, yeah. Vanuatu, yeah, we come. They are very interesting. Yeah, my hospitality is wonderful. They are very interesting. We are cherish the nature of Vanuatu. It is very interesting. Very awesome and serene is Vanuatu. It is very interesting. Oh yeah, Vanuatu. Banwatu, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Banwatu, yeah, yeah, yeah. Banwatu, yeah, we come. Oh yeah. Banwatu, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Banwatu, yeah, yeah, yeah. Banwatu, yeah, we come. I love the people of Vanuatu. They are very interesting. My hospitality is wonderful. They are very interesting. I cherish the nature of Vanuatu. It is very interesting. Awesome and serene in Vanuatu. It is very interesting. Oh yeah, Vanuatu, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, Vanuatu, yeah, yeah, yeah. Vanuatu, yeah, we come. Oh yeah, Vanuatu, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, Vanuatu, yeah, yeah, yeah. Vanuatu, yeah, we come. I wanna go, you wanna go. We all go to Vanuatu. I wanna go, you wanna go. We all go to Vanuatu. I wanna go, you wanna go. We all go to Vanuatu. I wanna go, you wanna go. We all go to Vanuatu. I wanna go, you wanna go. We all go to Vanuatu. I wanna go, you wanna go. We all go to Vanuatu.
Thank you very much. Israel Maweta. Israel Maweta is the... Because we're doing Zoom and it's faceless, I didn't know. So he reached out to me and he said that he's coming from Afam Plains. And he believes that he's the only challenged person. And I said, no, I don't think so. Then he sent me the picture. I said, fine. And I said, you are coming? He said, yes. With your assistant? He said, yes. But you are on the trainer spot? I said, yes. Really? So what we'll be doing now is that he's going to just use some prompts for you to see if he's actually a trainer. I don't know. So Nicholas is going to do that. The guys are going to share the Zoom platform. And also to tell you something. Please, can we switch to, this is an interactive session. Can we switch to the launch video, the initial part? I want to draw members, participants' attention to something. Can we go to that video? Can you play it? No, not the launch, the beginning. Can you play it? Let's get to the beginning. We need sound. Sound. We need sound, please. I think it's being controlled from upstairs. Go back. Tell you that the explosion that is coming is going to affect every sector. The AI can never take anyone's job. Please take note. But it is those who have the knowledge of AI who will take your job. You get the whole thing. So there is an AI economy that has been created. And that is the 15.7 trillion from now to 2030. Now, you will be outclassed because you decided not to adapt. But if you adapt, you will be in the economy. If you are a prompt engineer, please, someone to check online right now. Google.
How much prompt engineers are paid? I need an answer. Google. How much? So, Nicholas Donko is a trainer. Please, let's share the screen for him. He's going to use some prompts for us. I don't know. I've not seen him work before. But he is a trainer. So we want to see what he is able to do. So this is the screen. Nicholas, can someone get the mic to you? What do you want to do for us? Microphone. What do you want to do for us?
Good morning once again.
Good morning.
In fact, I'm very happy to be among this family here. I am Nicholas Donko, the founder of Nicosoft IT Solutions. When I got my business idea, I started writing it down. But with the help of AI, I got to know that anything at all I need about my business, which is IT, AI can help me to get it.
Wow.
So a company came to Donko Chrome and they say I should write my business plan. So because I know something about the AI, I just type in my business plan and then it helped me to write my business plan. That is what I'm going to do. I'm going to display this morning. I'm going to enter my business plan, then we will see whether true or false the AI will write the business plan for us.
Wow. Okay. Prof, he says, I'm hearing this for the first time. Yeah. He runs a company. I think that it will be fair that, Prof, you pledge to give him some funding. No. And that when we live with his seat.
Is a founder of Nicosoft IT Solutions. And my business idea is to train the youth, women, and persons with disabilities in my community. That is Aflam Plains. And a company came to Donko Chrome, which is Aflam Plains, that they needed my business plan. Because I know the uses of AI, I just put in the words, the business plan of Nicosoft IT Solutions. Then, it displays everything for me.
All right, Mr. Chairman. So we were doing some conspiracy something, and I need your permission. I think that it is fair that before we leave here, the Ambassador, Prof. Hill, should kindly arrange some funding for Nicholas, if you agree with me.
As for this conspiracy, I'm willing and able to be an arbiter.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So I want Nicholas to finish what he wants to do for us to see the entire plan. We want your first instructions, okay? Yeah. Yeah, we'll present that. I'm not sure if his name is there. But Dr. This man is here. Yes, we'll be mentioning some few ones. Yes. Select any of the people. We can select any of the people to give them. Yes. So, okay. 3. I have. So Nicholas is issuing the prompt. So what has he done? He says that business plan for Nicholas IT solution. I think that the internet is just buffering. Oh, just relax, Nick. Just relax. Whilst this is going on, we will be issuing some certificates to, please, this certificate is for all those who participated in the training. This is certificate of training. Now, the certificate that will certify you as an African AI trainer, that will happen after you have trained 200 Ghanaians. Then you will get the certification. Is that okay? So you're already qualified. Yes, your video has been evaluated. For those who have not evaluated your videos, please, people are thinking that they didn't do well. That's not the issue. I've taken a scan through about 80% of the video. Just a few ones that have issues, but they are all good. So I need to send the bulk mail to all of you. So that will come. So be rest assured that your congratulatory message will come, please. Rest assured. So this is what Nicholas has done. He said the business has what? Executive summary, company, mission, vision, objectives, and all that. And I know what he's going to do from here. And if we allow him, he is going to issue other prompts to do this. So what he has done is to generate the outline, and then he takes it from here. But Nicholas, which of the prompts that you learned that was just amazing? Which aspect of it? Can you share this?
The chat.
This conspiracy thing that we just talked about, Prof, maybe you have to respond to this before I moves from this place. So you can take the pulpit now.
Thank you so much, Dr. Boyson. Your Lordship, Mr. Chairman. I'm lost for words because Dr. Boyson told me we have a gentleman coming all the way from Donkokrum. But I never, at least expected that is one of us, but now we call them people with different abilities. No longer disabilities, they are people with different abilities. So I'm excited to see you and to be part of the trainings of this project. So it's not a conspiracy, but we want to help everyone in Africa because the poverty level is just too high. We want everyone to be part of the financial inclusion system.
I'm just waiting for the figures.
Yes. So you know we have a policy or a package. So for businesses to qualify, we have the first one, which is $10,000 worth of Lumi, which is about 6.2562. And then the second, which is medium scale, is $62,000 worth of Lumi. And then we have the last scale, which will be from above. The Lordship, many have not seen Lumi. We have two categories. We have the fiscal note, which will be coming out in the long term. We have the Jiggy. So if you look at the Kuwaiti dinar, the Dubai dirhams, and then the Saudi Arabia riyals, These are semi-fiat because they are backed by oil. Now, since 1952, the Saudi Arabian riyal was pegged to 3.7 to the dollar. And since then, it has never changed. Likewise, Dubai, it has never changed. Likewise, Kuwait, it has never changed. So what it tells is that you can budget for the next 10 years without looking for inflation or whatever. So those countries have been able to have sustained economic growth. Whereas in our part of the world, we are always suffering from these currency fluctuations. And this is where EcoSys comes in. So one Lumi is pegged at 15.96, 4 grams of gold. What it means is that today, an ounce of gold is about 18.81, 81.81 or so. So if you want to get this in the market now, then you are looking around $81.18. What this can do to Africa is this. If I have 1 Lumi, my water will be sold even in the next 10 years at 1 Lumi. I am able to budget, taking into consideration that my citizens will not buy fuel at a high cost tomorrow. Lumi has come to stay. The Lordship, I want to give that privilege of giving him 1, and I will put him at the $63,000 worth of Lumi.
Did you hear that? No, wait. It said $63,000.
$63,000 equivalent in Lumi.
Please, so did you say $63,000?
Yes.
No, just like that.
Yeah, because he has shown exceptional qualities to me. Because one is someone with a different ability. He's traveled all the way from what? Donkorkrom. I think he might have crossed even the river. And then so
the
many
media
hours,
you capturing.
I was
The media.
here. So that strength, that energy he has.
So on behalf of them, there's a symbolic presentation to you for your business.
Oh. Wow. Mr. Chairman, I would like to just recede to my seat and $63,000 just like that. Worth of Lumi. I mean, congratulations, Nicholas. And it was worth that you came here. So I'm going to hand over to Mr. Glover. I have my former university, some of my colleagues here, Jacob Dakpila, Dr. Efia, and then Dr. Esiedo. Is Professor Malcolm around? Hey, please. Prof, just come forward. So Prof sat as the chair when I was defending my PhD thesis. So thank you so much. And he's here. He is also a technologist. He is here to also support us. Prof, thank you.
So, thank you. Thank you very much. That was an exciting session, isn't it? Do you know what I want us to do? I want you to tell me how much $63,000 is in Ghana cedis. Can you take a look at my phone? Can you all see my phone, the figure on my phone? You can see from far. Oh, how much is it? I use 13 Ghana cedis to the dollar. How much? Is it 14? Oh, so I have not joined this generation. I'm in the other generation. Okay, so let me redo it. So 63,000 times 14 Ghana cedis. 882,000 Ghana cedis. So when I did it, the next thing I wanted to do was to find out how much is left for him to hit 1 million Ghana cedis just for moving. According to the attraction of the Africa Diaspora Central Bank and Vanuatu Trade Commission's training program in artificial intelligence, just for getting that spark, just for that ignition. The first step that he has taken, how much he has gotten out of it. And it is marvelous. Don't worry. I'll get it. The devil is a liar. 882,000 Ghana cedis. So my next interest is how much is left for him to get 1 million. So minus 1. Just 118,000 Ghana cedis. And our brother Nico, some of the trainers. And maybe some of you will be trained by our brother Nicholas. Can you capture his name? Can you see his certificate? Yes. Can you see Nicholas Donko? So when he was training, he didn't tell anybody that he didn't allow anybody to use any adjective to describe him. He wanted us to use this one, the brain power, which everybody must use. All right. Good. So you can see a beautiful lady at the high table. Can you see her? You think she's under 16? You think she's 16 years? Are you 16 years? Was he yes? Yes. Please, this is Justice Patricia Kwanzaa, who will do us the honors by presenting the certificate to Brother Nicholas Donko. Oh, please clap. Oh, I can feel your energy. Oh. Thank you. Good. Thank you very much, Brother Nicholas Donko. I'm sure you will come on TV today. Afram Place people should make sure they watch him, so that maybe they will move from the plain to the forest. Amen. So sorry, I'm saying amen. Don't worry. Everything that's happening here must come to pass. So God caused me to talk about amen and bring in the amen. All right. We'll have to continue with other certificates. But before I do that, there are other people that I want to quickly acknowledge their presence. His Excellency Professor Robert Dean, Continental Vice President of IPGC of the United States of America. You are here with us. Wow. Dr. George S. Mens, if you're here. Dr. Ifea Nyakun Boache, are you here? You wait, you will be the next. Do you see how many doctors have taken part? Why are they taking part? They want to fly. Eric Asamoah. Oh, clap. Oh. Me, I like clapping. If you clap, you won't sleep. Mr. Emmanuel Nanansa, are you here? Emmanuel Nanansa. Hey, people are aggressive. Oh. Yes. Next is his lordship himself. If he gives you this, even if you don't know law, you become a judge. At least you will end up be a lawyer. Abigail Donko. Sorry, you are in Emmanuel. Yes, this is yours. Abigail Donko. Felix Ewuku Apeti. Felix Ewuku Apeti, if you are here. To be followed by Edward Kankam Ajiman. This is Felix Ewuku Apeti coming. Oh, please clap, 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 clap. We'll have refreshment very soon. I'll refresh you until you are refreshed. Edward Kankam Ajiman. And you get home and they will not recognize you because you'll be very, very fresh. We have Vivian Elikem Agbohla. The name is powerful. She's powerful. Agbohla. No, you are not done. You will do more so that more people will be lawyers. Adelaide Safwa Ano, are you here? Adelaide Safwa Ano. If you are not here, Reverend Nyamifie Kofi Opon Checheku. Yes. Your name is nice. I like his name. It's like a rhyme. Nyamifie. Ama Furiwa Karikari, are you here? Esther Nuati Mansan Dampare. Is there an IGP called Dampare or something? Are you the daughter? Are you sure you are sure? I'm sure she's not sure. Charles Intiamwa Amwako, you are next. Charles Intiamwa Amwako, thank you very much for coming. Fauzia Idrisu, you are next. Fauzia Idrisu, are you here? Yes. You should go for Miss Ghana, okay? Titus Bado Tete, if you are here. Congratulations. Okay, you do the last one for us. You are Titus. Then after that, we'll have the man from the Ministry of, is it? Thank you very much, His Lordship, for doing us the honors. Yes? He is coming to digitalize the thing. You're welcome, sir. Felix Elom Kate, are you here? Felix Elom Kate. Okay, thank you, please. Ingrid Oku, are you here? Felix Elom is coming. You are Ingrid. Okay. Felix will take the lead and you follow. Then Bright Otibu Dakun Hamon will follow. Bright Otibu Dakun Hamon. Frank Kwame Amenuvo. Are you here? Bright. Okay. Frank Kwame Amenuvo. Thank you for coming. Dr. Jacob Nabong Dapila. Dr. Jacob Nabong. Okay. Paul Agape. Paul Agape. Thank you very much. Oh, that's good. Wow, I like the attendance. Paul Agape is here. Sumaila Salim. Sumaila Salim, are you here? Paul. Sumaila Salim, are you here? Emmanuel Afetogbo. Emmanuel Afetogbo, are you here? James Faraday Odum. James Faraday Odum, Okran. Master, are you a politician? Are you sure you are sure? Yeah, Ghanaian. The man is smelling with money. You see the way he stood up. So that we can get some kickback. Bufford Theodore, are you here? You two, you look like a politician. Your nose. Then Winifred Abochi, you are the last one. The rest, we'll do them later on. Winifred Abochi, is he here? She here? Are you a model? Are you a model? She's not answering the question. She must answer the question. Are you a model?
Please, no.
Speak into the microphone. Are you a model?
No, please.
No, please. All right, so that brings us to the end of that segment. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for the honors, for doing us the honors. Now, I am going to do something quickly. We are going to have a little address from the representative of the Ministry of Communication. That is from the one who is representing the CEO of the Ghana Digital Centers Limited, Honorable Kojo Ban Ajiman. He's being represented right here by...
Humans are using machines to compete with humans in the technology space. I kept asking myself, is there going to be an end to all this? Well, I am excited about the future as much as I am scared. But in any case, I'm here to represent my CEO, Honorable Kojo Ban Ajiman, who had an emergency and couldn't turn up. So I don't have any notes written down, but I want to say a brief on what we do at the Ghana Digital Centers Limited. I'm excited about this AI initiative, and I believe it is what is going to propel all of us into the future. At the center, the Ghana Digital Centers was set up about 7 years ago. It's an agency under the Ministry of Communications and Digitalization. And the mandate, as it was set up, was to support youth initiatives in the digital space, in the technology space. I'm proud to say that for the past 7 years, we've been able to train a little over 20,000 youth all across the country. As we speak, there's a program coming up that we are collaborating with the YEA to train youth all across the country for the next few months. So I'm sure in some of the constituencies, Afram Plains and all, will be having some of this training in digital skills to kind of support the youth going into the future. We have programs that we have developed, one that we are doing with National Service Secretariat in partnership with some of the tertiary institutions to incubate students in the computer science department throughout the period of the national service. So for the past 1 year, we've had some student services or social programs. I want to entreat all of you to pay a visit to the center and learn about some of the projects happening. We have two interesting projects in collaboration with the World Bank. The Ghana Technology Lab and the Ghana Innovation Hub are all projects that we are collaborating with the World Bank to support the youth in the technology space. So once again, thank you for the opportunity, and I want to entreat all of you to visit the center. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for that very brief speech. You know, some people are very gentle. When they are even speaking, you can tell that they are gentle. You see that he's a gentleman. Correct. Thank you so much for coming, sir. We appreciate it. Oh, why are you laughing like that? Now, I want to appreciate another very important person in our midst, Mr. Kingsley Kweku Pinkra, the CEO of eJobs Ghana. You are in our midst. Can we see you upstanding so we can appreciate you? Thank you very much, sir, for coming. We appreciate you. Now, I want to do something briefly, and it is that he said something happened to a lawyer and that his license nearly got revoked. What happened? What? Don't just come and tell me. You know, how many of you know Dana Fariyebua? If the answer is not correct, you say, no, sir. Okay. What exactly happened? You are in front, you have advantage. There's a lady laughing. You want me to call you? I haven't called you yet. She has started rising. Please come. Don't worry. You have called yourself. You know, when you went to school, sometimes when the teacher is asking a question, somebody is teacher. And when they call him, you give the wrong answer. teacher. And then he will stand up. Yes, what happened?
So the lawyer used AI and he cited a wrong case that did not exist for her work, the work she was going to present.
Chief Examiner, is that the correct answer?
Yes, it is. He cited a case that doesn't exist in a factum, yeah.
Thank you. Oh, please take a picture of her. Master, you're watching. We want you to watch us. Thank you very much. All right. The next question is during the keynote address, the speaker.
Yeah, so that was what he said about plagiarism.
You know, I was a teacher before, so there's something I'm looking for I haven't got. Huh? Has he got the answer? There's something I'm looking for that I didn't find. So you, don't worry. I haven't said he has not done well. So you be here. I'll call another person. You know the teacher people, one person is doing me, you are one of the teacher. The one in blue. Yes. I told you about them, eh? Some of them can stand up and let the teacher call them.
I think in a nutshell, the plagiarism he was talking about an anti-AI.
I won't buy that. Please, you. But you got a certificate. No, you are disqualified. Madam, the green. You see that I have plenty power. Do you see how I'm using power? Yes, I'm disqualifying and qualifying other people. What? There's something I'm looking for in that thing. Yes.
He said AI actually mimics human behavior. So whatever we are doing, that is what the person inputs into that. So it's not like the person is plagiarizing, but it's just what we have. The human personality, what we do is what AI uses to give answers. I don't know.
Thank you. Let's clap for her. You don't want to clap for her? If I don't have anybody, then I'll give to this man. Because the answer I wanted is not what I've gotten from all of them so far. Hey, I like the way your hand is up. How? Yeah, there's power inside. There's vim inside.
Yes. When he was talking, he said that if there was anything to go by as the AI plagiarizing anything, it should be more of plagiarizing the style as opposed to the content that was written. Because the AI can actually put up something that actually does not exist.
Thank you very much. So I will give the thing to the first guy. I told you I was a teacher before. But what I was looking for was that he said the situation that arose was that there was an original meeting. The meeting for him, that meeting is not a plagiarized meeting. It was an original meeting. And minutes were written about the meeting. And the meeting was run through the AI or the ChatGPT system. And then because of that, the anti-AI is saying that that meeting was a plagiarized one. He's trying to question what is the population of Vanuatu, according to His Excellency Professor Hugh. Oh, somebody has shouted, but I didn't call the person and he has shouted the answer. Should I give him? I should give him. You are too generous. I put it to you. Okay, please come for it. He knows that if he raises his hand, I won't call him. I may call somebody else. You know how to do it. This is called aggression. Aggression. Thank you very much. Thank you. Right. The next question. I have only two more, and that's it. How many airports are in Vanuatu? According to his... Hey, did he say 8? The man who said I gave the wrong prompt is giving the wrong answer. So now so many people have shouted. Yes, you. 26. How many people said 26? And I have one t-shirt. So what do? I won't give to anybody. I should give to somebody. Because he was the one I called. Please come for it. And I have the last question. Please, if I don't call you, don't answer. Otherwise, you make it difficult for me. Okay, don't worry. All right. So before we do the refreshment and go out, it's important that you know every program that has a beginning will have an end. And anytime you have somebody who is your chair, you have to give him due recognition. So we want at this point in time to take the closing remarks from our chair, and then from that we'll proceed with the issues regarding the refreshment. Clap very much with enthusiasm, and let me feel your energy as the chairman comes to give us the closing remarks.
Thank you very much. This is the only place that an MC will refer to a judge of the High Court as "Are you 16?" The man was just on the cusp of committing contempt. Ms. MC, did you hear me? No. I said you were in the cusp of committing contempt when you asked the judge of the High Court whether she was 16. Should I file the application for contempt against you?
Please.
Of Vanuatu and the African diaspora, and what is a positive change and innovation, and so we all together ought to drive it to achieve what we want. We heard from Dr. Boyson telling us that AI is an opportunity. It's not a technology, but it is development. And he cited for us what China and Korea are doing for urbanization and development. He says we should learn it, we should embrace it, and help with our developmental goals. Again, we've heard this morning that AI is the crown jewel of the fourth industrial revolution. And with that, we are told that the path that we have chosen will determine our future. We've seen in Mr. Nicholas Donko, a man we've learned this morning that not with disability, but with different ability. Take this opportunity, learn it, and going to be a trainer of others. And I think that's the opportunity we've been given this morning for all of us to take. We are told that our goal is ambitious, yet it is achievable. It is reminiscent for me of what the buzzword in 2008 when a certain Barack Obama said, yes, we can. I believe that for us in this continent, having been given this opportunity, it might be a certain ambitious journey, but let's all, with a clarion call, tell ourselves that yes, it is not impossible. We can do it, and together, let's do it. Thank you very much for coming. Grazie mille. The Italians will say, gracias. The Spanish will say, and I will say, Kiitos Palion for coming. God bless you. Thank you.
Something lingering on your mind you want us to take cognizance of. Anybody? Yes. Nah. So I bring you the microphone, and I have to be careful so that.
All right. Thank you very much. Please, my question is: does the training has age difference, like 8 years? And when is the next training coming on?
Do you want to be part? Yes. You know, in Ghana we can answer questions with questions. You don't know that's one of our traits. Yes, she's asking whether there's an age limit in it. Me, you know what I've said? When they said the youth, I joined them. Do you understand? Prof, is there age limit? And then she says, when is the next training session coming on?
Okay, thank you so much. The age is from 18 years to 65. 18 to 65. And even if you have more than 65 and you still want to have some knowledge, you are at liberty to do so. But we are training 300,000 Ghanaians. So that starts from the 13th of May. The registration portals are on the various brochures they are giving you. So we'll be doing them in categories. So apart from those that will be training, we have allocation for all the various sectors in the economy: judiciary, the police, the military, the the Air Force, all of them. We've given them allocation. And even the political parties, they all have allocations. The regions as well. The National House of Chiefs, we are giving them allocation. So that's it. Thank you.
All right.
Okay, yeah. So we also do have funding. I think you were not here when I made that. We have funding for traditional authorities. In fact, our consulting lead has a list of, is it 230? 200 and something traditional jurisdictions that we have. You all qualify for that stimulus package. So there are processes for the traditional authorities to follow in getting finance for your various community-related projects. So you take advantage of that. So I think from next week, you may call our lines to get further information or get them online. Thank you.
If you have any more questions, please come and stand here so that I will just maybe 2 or 3 more people and then we can get. But other part of the question was, when is the next training?
13th. It starts from 13th. So registration.
So please come. Those of you who want to ask the question. 13th of
May.
May, coming month. All right. Thank you very much.
Yes. All right. Thank you. So let's talk about some allocation. Please, I want to ask, do we have any allocations for the civil society organizations? That is the third sector of development in the country. Thank you.
Like in NGOs or? Okay.
Yes. We have allocation for all these various sectors. So maybe I believe once we are done, you speak with the Knowledge Work Center, you'll be able to give you, and then your organization can pass the application through to them. At medium scale, we want you to be able to employ a certain number of people. Those that will be supporting or those who will be on the field will be paid by the United Trade Commission, okay? And then for large scale, that is from $63,000 of worth of Lumi and above. And that one we are expecting to see companies that are already in existence want to expand. And that one we also want to see that you are employing a huge number of people before you can get that. So once you have an idea, a fantastic idea, you come, we are going to give it to you. But remind you, it is first come, first serve. Once we hit the 300,000, the 100,000 button, that ends for Ghana, and that's the budget we have. I hope your question is answered. Thank you.
So your question was very important. You see, clap for her. Clap for her. They said up to 10,000 for startups.
The
$10,000 worth of Lumi for startups.
Yep.
Up to 63,000 for small or medium.
Small scale 10,000, medium up to 63,000.
Up to 63,000.
And then large scale 63,000 to the millions.
Up to heaven.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
God bless you. God bless you. I have a question. My question is 2. First,
just get it close.
Hello, God bless you. My question is 2. Number 1, about a training program. I wanted to ask whether they will assign 2 at least. It says a minimum of 200. The trainee must train at least a minimum of 200 before it can have that second certificate. So will it be an assigned, a minimum of, will the institution assign the people to you? Yes, that's my first question. My second question is, let me give this illustration. Let's say a business, either a startup or a new or existing. Let's say he has got a certain X amount.
So the platform, the digital platform allows you to have that conversion. So if you have someone in Nigeria, that person can convert to, the system converts automatically. But we've also realized that because we are entering into the 4th IR, not so many people have access. So we are also creating what we call a stable coin, Lumi stable coin. Which means that if we have just about 100 million people having access to Lumi, there's a gap of about 1.3 billion people who don't have. So you can go to the blockchain and change whatever currency you have and buy Lumi stable coin, and then you'll be able to transact with any other person that is on the other side. And mind you, your product must be listed in what? In Lumi. And it must be traded on our gateway. So somebody in Nigeria will say that somebody is selling water in Lumi. That's the intra-African trade we want to promote. Are you okay? Thank you.
All right, so we'll take just 2 more questions.
Okay. So Ikia Otubiaisa, I'm the CEO of Child in Tech. And Child in Tech, we train children from 9 years to 17 years in AI, financial technology, IoT, robotics. And I wanted to ask that since this training is for 18 to 65, do we have any plan for below 18 years?
I like this question. Clap for her. I like this question. Yes, please.
Thank you for that question. That question is very important. In fact, when this program started, I was part of the training. You remember, every night we were always online. So my little boy, who is 13 years, was also, with me and learning so many things. And so I felt that once the child have that capacity to understand the concept, please, we will not restrict such a person, okay? So if your child is maybe 10, 15, 18, 17, to show genuine concern that you are doing this business, that is able to employ people, that is able to solve problems in our society. That's all. Yeah. Dr. Boyson, I think there was a question you need to answer about the gentleman's request for the number of how you are going to allocate the trainers for the trainees.
So what I said was that once you are able to train 200, you are certified. Every training section take at most 200 students online. For the institutions like the Judicial Service, they might want us to come physically and have the training with them. Those ones, we will go and do them. Aside that, there are some Ghanaians in the diaspora who are also registering. They are not in Ghana. There are some in UK and all that. There are even some of the trainers who joined from the UK and the US. They will fall under the online session. But once you train up to 200 trainees, you qualify to be certified. And let me say this. Once you are certified, this is what it means. With all the projects that the African Diaspora Central Bank and the Vanuatu Trade Commission, they will be executing, which is technology related, you will be part of it. So sometimes you get it in terms of employment and all that. And let me also tell you this. As you are training, and you are hearing that you are a trainer, you are hearing that there is 100,000 of the people who has been sponsored. Shine your eyes. You understand? Don't go and date there, then you be trainer, then they take funds. Get into the game. Make sure you also get funding. You understand? And you get something to do with it by yourself.
Thank you very much. I said the last question, but we'll give the last word to the Global Fraction.
Before Prof, I want to add that for those of you who have been trained, it's a very huge opportunity because we have requests from Uganda. In fact, we are going to Uganda in the next few weeks to sign an agreement with Uganda. They have not had anyone trained. We are going to Eswatini. In fact, there was a list from the King yesterday for us to begin training for Eswatini. They have not had anyone trained. Nigeria sent about 4 universities this morning. They want to be trained. We are now going to be training them. So those of you who have already been trained, you have the opportunity to be sent to some of these places to take over or to train them. So you also become trainer of trainers to these countries. So it's an opportunity for you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Please.
Mr. Chairman, Your Lordship, I really appreciate it. Well, thank you. Your Lordship, with all due respect to you, I want to ask the recipients of those certificates, how many Americans? How many of you are Americans? How many of you? How many of you are Americans? Americans. How many of you are Americans? How many of you are from the United States of America? How many of you from United Kingdom? How many of you are? Now, Your Lordship, you're on a legal platform. Is it not very impressive for you sitting down here, Mom, to see Ghanaians? I'm sorry, I regret something I say, I'm not American. You understand? It makes us feel very bad after for over 400 years across the transatlantic slavery, we found ourselves out there. And then when you go to American Embassy, where I share a citizenry, and you have influx of Ghanaians going to America, Your Lordship, tell me that it's not very shameful. It is very shameful. I want to tell you something. That what you see here now is enough for you to know that the time has come. The rise of Africa has come. The rising time of Africa has come. Stop going to America. Stop going to Europe. Go for what this man is doing. Okay? You know what? You go to America. I tell you straight away, with all due respect. You go to America, you take a passport, you take a visa, and you go to America. And you know what you do? The first job that you end up doing is removing or cleaning dead bodies. That's what you're doing. Challenge me. That's what you end up doing in America. I'm an American, I tell you. And I can tell you straight away, on record, this is what you're doing. Stop going to America. Stay here. Because I'm from here. Yes, I am a Ghanaian because I'm married to a Ghanaian. Okay? I mean, resources here that you have in Europe, that you have every resources in America and in Europe is coming and originated from Africa and Ghana in particular. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. That was so passionate. I'm sure there's no way you would have left without speaking. He would have exploded at the entrance because there's so much passion in him. Can you feel the passion? So I'm going to call this the commandment for this conference. The commandment for the AI training launch is to stay in Ghana and make all the best of what we have learned now. And what is going to be the stimulus for staying is the discovery of what you can do with AI, the power of the Lumi. You know, after Africa doesn't have one currency, the Lumi can be that currency for Africa. And it is bigger than the biggest, $15.96 to one Lumi. Why should you go somewhere else? Let's stay here. We will get the job done and we will succeed. Thank you very much. On that note, I want to invite Sister Ewenam to give us the vote of thanks, and then that will be followed by a closing prayer by Pastor Moses.
Thank you very much, Mr. Danny Glover. His Lordship, the Chair, I stand on all existing protocols once again to say I'm highly delighted and humbled to be here once again to thank all of us. We all agree with me that this program has been a success because of the grace of God. He has seen us through to have a good weather, organization, everything has been on point, and so we are most appreciative to God Almighty. Secondly, I'll thank the organizers of this auspicious program, from the ECO6 to the African Diaspora Central Bank, Vanuatu Trade Commission Ghana staff, Knowledge Web Center staff. Thank you all for this wonderful organization, for making this program very gracious. Most grateful to you for all the errands, the rounds, the up and downs that you've made. Thank you all. And then to our high-profile dignitaries on the high table, His Lordship, Her Ladyship, His Excellency Ambassador, Mr. Frank Ansong from Ghana Digital Centers, Mr. Muzu from Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Director of the Diaspora, Dr. David King Boyson. Thank you all for gracing this beautiful program. To the media, Metro TV, GTV, TV3, MX, 24 TV, all the media represented here. We are most grateful unto you, because without you, the whole of Ghana would have just been dead. Nobody would have heard of us. So thank you for coming around. To our trainers, our enthusiastic trainers, right from your platforms, you could see how eager you were, the energy you were showcasing for us to see you were really interested to attend this program. And you have really showcased it here by representing. Thank you all. To our energetic and dynamic MC. Yes, Ubwa. You all agree with me that he has really made this program so interesting, so interactive, so involving. Efo Danny Glover, Akpakaka, Maone you all. This time around,
we commit the rest into your hands. We know all. So Lord, we commit everyone here into your hands as we leave this place. Be with us, protect, preserve, and take everyone back home safely in the name of Jesus Christ. And we ask of you, O Lord, that your blessings will continually rest upon this initiative and make it go further than we ever imagined. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you very much. So right now, we are about bringing the program to a close, but I want to give us one word. And the word is that we are on a journey. The journey is just about starting. It has not ended. Make sure you gather momentum for your takeoff. The high table will now take some pictures. Our number is large, so I don't know how we'll organize maybe later on. And because it will be good, we know that you were part of the lunch. So let's have the high table come together, take a picture, and then later on we'll look for, I think there's a staircase there. We can, as we are doing the interaction,